Greetings, hockey fans! Welcome to Buck Arena here in Urbandale, Iowa, as the Capitals are getting set to take on the Kansas City Jets. This is Kevin Way, your play-by-play voice for the Des Moines Capitals this 2025-26 season. And it's been a while since we've been together. We expected to be together last weekend in Sioux City, but the post-Thanksgiving snowstorm of 2025 struck, and almost every game across the league got canceled except the Kansas City Jets versus the Dubuque Fighting Saints down in Kansas City. I imagine Dubuque was able to take a roundabout way to miss most of the heaviest snow. Kansas City, during that series against the Saints, first night was a tight 1-0 win. Second game was a 5-2 loss to the Saints. Saints are second in the Midwest League standings. Jets are third. First are the Capitals. So this game is, all the anticipation is that it'll be very tightly contested. Both teams will be pushed. Both teams are without some top players. We'll discuss that in just a little bit, but first, we want to thank some of our sponsors, notably our first period presenting sponsors, starting with Jen Stanbro Real Estate. Thinking of buying or selling your home? Let Jen Stanbro Real Estate help you. Jen has been a trusted broker in the Des Moines area since 2006, with expertise representing buyers, sellers, investors, builders, new construction, and executive estates. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Jen is there to help walk you through the entire process. Learn more about Jen and her team at jenstanbrorealestate.com. Jen Stanbro Real Estate, the sponsor of the Power Play and Penalty Kills, as I am competing with Emerson Lake and Palmer's Lucky Man. You probably picked that up in the background. I got a kick back when I used to call games for Iowa State Cyclone Hockey down in Lindenwood. Their game day guy was fantastic. Did the PA, and he also handled the music. And sometimes, it was not unusual when the Cyclones scored, which wasn't often. Our games were very tight, often 2-1, maybe 3-2. He would play the lucky man after we scored. All right, anyways, reminiscing aside, we'll move forward to thanking Tint World, the sponsor of the Penalty Box this season. Tint World is your automotive styling center where they focus on the fun in your vehicle. They do window tints, paint protection film, vehicle wraps, and ceramic coating. They can also upgrade your stereo system, add remote start, and even add purple lighting to your ride to get you in the Capital spirit on the way to the game. Tint World also focuses on residential and commercial glass to help alleviate heat or glare, or to add privacy to your home or office. Stop in and see Tint World at Urbandale from 8 to 6, Mondays through Saturdays. We also want to thank the Caps Kids Captain program sponsor, and I do see that we do have a kid. Caps Kids Captain made it through the snow. I just received word. The airports, that's the south side of the Des Moines metro area, 1/2 inch. Johnston, 4 inches. Anyways, and Urbandale is located just a little bit south of Johnston, so I'm sure that they're about 4 inches here as well. So this storm system hitting other areas of the metro harder than, some areas of the metro harder than others. And if you go to the right daycare, your child may one day understand these weather phenomenons and perhaps one of those places could be the Goddard School of Waukee. The Goddard School of Waukee believes the start of your child's journey matters, and their mission is to provide the most innovative and inspirational educational experience for young children and families in their community. Call 515-297-6555 or go to goddardschool.com to learn more. And then thanks also to our marketing sponsors, starting with Trillic Studio. Trillic Studio is a one-of-a-kind audio and video production facility housed in the iconic Crescent Building in downtown Des Moines. Visit trillicstudio.com to learn more. And if you haven't seen the Capitals hype video for this season yet, you can easily find it on Facebook and other Capitals social media. It was very well done. And this year, Trillic's had a little bit of help with some students from the Des Moines Area Community College, DMACC. Established in 1966, DMACC is now Iowa's largest community college and offers over 220 different credit programs to individuals seeking degrees, diplomas, or certificates. DMACC's main campus is in Ankeny, but it has 2 other campuses in the greater Des Moines area, 3 other campuses in central Iowa, and 6 learning centers in the area as well. DMACC's mission is changing lives and empowering communities, and with 500 plus faculty and staff, small class sizes, and the lowest tuition and fees in the state, it can. Find out if DMACC is right for you at dmacc.edu. That's dmacc.edu. We cut back to the live look here from Buck Arena, and as we mentioned before we thanked our first period presenting sponsors, both teams are down significant players. For the Capitals, Caden Opp is still out of the lineup. He's a few weeks away from an upper body injury. Capitals are now also down Jarrett Parker and Paxton Sacre, so the timing of losing both of them, not great against a tough Jets team, but Capitals will have to dig deep and make no excuses. We hope that both Paxton and Jarrett will be good to go the weekend, probably of when the Capitals play in Cedar Rapids, the Friday night, the 19th, and then host Quad City. So out this weekend, probably next weekend, but with high hopes that they will both return the weekend against Cedar Rapids and Quad City. So that's definitely a lot of offensive firepower that the Capitals are down. The Jets are also down. Landon Arnold is out, defenseman / forward, but he played a lot of defense last year. Didn't get to see if he was playing mostly forward this year or not. But Landon, he's played 12 games, but he's out this one. Then Quentin Tatirsky, who has played a couple games of varsity this year, very talented sophomore, he's out of the lineup, and that was a big loss for Kansas City in the JV game for sure. And then they've been without Jasper Nicholson the whole first half of this season. Jasper's not projected to return until the new year, 2026, suffering an injury during the preseason. But then out for the season is Dane Kaufman, projected to be probably one of the leading scorers in the Midwest High School Hockey League this season. Suffered a lower body injury against Waterloo, if memory serves, and he's out for the season, as we did during the JV game. Strongly encourage, obviously being out the rest of the season, just sucks, but strongly encourage Dane to stay at it once he recovers. Definitely has the talents, in my opinion, to play junior hockey, probably in the NA3HL or the USPHL. And then, perhaps depending how, that goes, you never know if maybe an opportunity in the NCDC or the NAHL might be able to arise. It's very difficult to do if you don't have 2 years of eligibility, but it does happen. But either way, if Dane wants it, definitely has the talent to play juniors, and then for a solid ACHA program or maybe an NCAA Division III program someday. Of course, many ACHA D1 programs now are on par with NCAA Division III programs. And so you're like, oh, ACHA hockey. It's like, have you seen high-end ACHA D1 hockey? Like, do you know what UNLV is like? Although, interestingly, Niagara has suddenly put together a fantastic ACHA D1 program, and they have an NCAA D1 program. So, like, this is like out of the blue. It's like, what? Niagara and multiple of their sports seem to be trying to go all out. There's some really solid ACHA D2s now. Like, my eye on Oklahoma State. They basically have an ACHA D1 roster, and I think they have a great chance of winning D2 nationals. There's some solid D3s now, too. Some of whom, they keep slaughtering people, might get booted up to ACHA D2. We shall see. Good figure skating exhibition. Lights go out. Some players, other players, the players that are healthy, to watch. Capitals will definitely want to mark Bennett Lemke, number 32. Lemke has missed time this season due to injury as well, but he was out from late October through mid-November, but he has 7 points in 7 games. Capitals also need to watch Lane Whitrock, 12 points in 12 games. Lane is third in team scoring. Brody McAfee, who played the JV game, is fourth in Jets scoring with 11 points in 12 games. Shaden Brenneman has been averaging a point per game. He was out for much of the season up until they played Cedar Rapids on November 15th. Brody Lee, second on the point scene in scoring. 13 goals. He does have 8 goals. 13 points in 13 games. Defenseman Bo Bloom, leading defensive scorer. He has 5 goals and 5 assists in 13 games. So those are, and then also Cale Smith, who has 10 points in 11 games. Jets enter the evening with a 9-4-0-0 record. As we mentioned earlier, I believe they are third in the standings, again behind the Capitals and Dubuque. Capitals about to make their way out onto the ice, led by Jackson Fleming. And here come the Capitals. We'll note, starting netminder for the Jets, Cam Krugel. In 9 games played, 457 minutes, 52 seconds. He has 3 shutouts, a 1.34 goals against average, and an excellent .951 save percentage, 7-2-0-0 record. Gage Barons jumps onto the top of the net, and the Capitals pre-game huddle around the nets. This for home games. And they are going to go over the Jets starters now. Starting at defense, number 7, Micah Amon. Starting at forward, number 2, Lane Whitrock. Number 14, Shaden Brenneman. Number 17, Brody Lee. And again, in net, Cam Krugel. Trying to make out who the other defenseman is. Looks like it's number, if I see it correctly, number 12, Chase Redman, starting for the Jets. Starting for the Capitals, at left defense, number 11, Talon Malang. At right defense, number 39, Grady Stiles. Also at forward, number 18, Luke Logsden. Left wing, number 10, Gage Barons. And then starting at center, number 10, Max Myers. And starting in net for the Capitals, number 1, Jackson Fleming. Caps Kid captain makes, looks like, her way out to the blue line. Oh, it might, well, I don't know. Can't tell if that's a ponytail or just long hair. Girls tend to have it in a ponytail. Boys with long hair tend to keep it open. We'll pause for the national anthem. Have the name, but a very young woman just sang the national anthem. Capitals captains pose for the photo with the Goddard School of Waukee Caps Kids captain. We will mention that the officials for tonight's matchup, the linesmen, are Gavin Valhoven and Jarrett Kroll. The referee is Caleb Andrade. Caleb Andrade has officiated USHL games back in the day in this very arena. We have him as the referee tonight in this Midwest High School Hockey League action. It figures to be a good one. Lights are still coming on here, though. This one is starting an hour later than originally slated. The Buck Arena staff had to do yeoman's duty to fix a patch of ice that started going bad last night during the Des Moines High School Hockey League game. That's the kind of like, I don't want to say a completely house league because there is part of the Iowa High School Alliance, and they do play other teams from around the state, but not in the Midwest League. Early this morning, it was not looking great that this game was going to happen, but the staff has worked very hard, and the patch looks even better now than it did last game, and there was no issues last game. There will be some additional work that they will be doing on Monday to help make sure there are no long-term issues in that little patch. It's behind, so it's near the end boards to the left on your screen of Cam Krugel to Krugel's right, but during the JV games it was never an issue, so that was good. But it, like, again, the photo that we saw from earlier that I saw, I'm like, oh wow, like they were able to get that fixed, and they did. And it's whatever they did, it seems to be getting better with each and every pass, so that's good. I don't know what caused it, but it should not be a problem tonight, and probably not tomorrow either. But they seem to have it solved now. Off the faceoff, puck sent in by the Jets. Malang pass over to Stiles. Stiles flips it towards the neutral zone. Set forward by Logsdon. Good poke by Myers. Again, if you joined us late, Capitals are without Jarrett Parker and Paxton Sacre. And Caden Opp also out due to injuries. Shot by Gage Barron. Save. But Caps down two of their top scorers. Shot by Logsdon! Deflected up towards the corner. They'll have to play one of their top rivals in the entire Midwest League without the talents of Parker, Sacre, and Opp. Opp will be out for a few more weeks. The hope is that Sacre and Parker will be able to return not this week, probably not next week, but for the Quad City Cedar Rapids weekend. Be an opportunity for some players to step up. Way shot! Deflected. Way with the stop at the blue line. Cleared out. Way out there with Henley. West and Reed heading out now. West played forward in the JV game, did very well. Picked up an assist, but also had a number of nice hits. The number of forwards out, how well Zach West played, is like, maybe Zach West should play forward while these guys are out. But Zach with a shot from the point, save, rebound, put in net, save it as well. Battle for the puck in the neutral zone. Grady Christensen with it. Pass towards Logan. Grady Christensen will be playing a lot of center. He's centering Tyler Nelson and Ryan Logan. Ben Augustine now out on the ice with, again, the sheer number of injuries the Capitals are dealing with. We're going to see some players, like Ben Augustine, play many more shifts for the Capitals than Ben's dressed a number of varsity games, but doesn't have a lot of shifts. You'll probably get a lot tonight. We see Luke Wenzel out there as well. AJ Junta too. This is Luke Wenzel's first varsity game. So, oh, Malang with a big hit. That's could be a 2 and a 10. This will be interesting. Thankfully, Andon Corin, I'm sorry, thankfully, Bennett Lemke, that's a 32, is okay. Roughing. Whew. Malang may have got off easy. Thankfully, Lemke was up so fast that... So, Malang into the Tint World penalty box at the 2:34 mark. Penalty kill for the Capitals as the Jets win the faceoff up to Brody Lee. Penalty kill as Myers and Behrens, Augustine, and Stiles. Lee sends it towards the end board. Stiles hustles to it. Stripped up. Lemke with the puck. Passes out to Whitrock. Whitrock passes it across the Bloom. Bloom shot. Gets bodies up front. Poke towards the corner. Gage Behrens will get to it. Clearing attempt. Oh, stopped. Whitrock got the skate in front of it. I suspect Behrens meant to lift that one out, but didn't get the lift he expected. Lee takes the puck off the wall, shot through traffic, save! How Jackson Fleming tracked that one through all that traffic out front, I don't know, but he saw it the entire way because everything on that save was on time. Still 1:10 left on the penalty to Malang. Junta on the draw, Way and Henley on the defense, Logan out on the PK as well. Another face-up win for the Jets. The Jets did pretty well in the face-up circle on JV. The first and second period was much more even, maybe even advantage Capitals. In the third, shot through traffic by Whitrock, saved by Fleming. Back up to Whitrock, now to Lee. Lee shot. I think Logan got a piece of that. Shipped out and into the neutral zone. Swept back in. Jets will have to tag up. Henley with the puck. Long send. Puck goes off the end boards. Bloom will get to it. Moves it to Lee. Way sweeps at it. Cale Smith with the puck. Sends a pass up to Bloom. Bloom shot. Saved by Fleming. Now Brenneman with the puck. Up to the point. Bloom shot through traffic. Directed away again by Fleming. Back past the Bloom. Bloom shot. Glove save. Timely glove save for Jackson Fleming. By that I mean penalty killing unit had been out there for a little while, and making that glove save, it freezes play and allows the Capitals to change. They send out West, Reed, Myers, and Behrens. 6 seconds left on the penalty to Malang. Chopped it by Reed. Now Behrens corrals it. Crosses the red line. Tried to thread a pass over towards Myers. Jets send it back to the neutral zone. West settles it. Dishes back to Logsden. Logsden across to Reed. Reed pass towards Myers. Jets get it. Myers hustling back. Pokes it to West. West transitions it across to Reed. Reed pass up towards Myers. Myers, try to spin move and sweep it around Redmond, but Redmond maintained his poise. Clears it. Behrens with the puck. Capitals have to tag up. Behrens again with the puck. Has it poked away. Lemke with the puck. Short dish to McAfee. McAfee will send it down low. West will get to it. Hounded by Lemke. Puck poked across to Reed. Reed moves up along the wall towards Logsden. Couldn't get a one-touch over towards Myers. Jaden Wood helping keep the puck, and now the Capitals will clear it. Up to Logsden. Logsden battling with Andon Corin. Redmond banks it off the glass. Takes a fortunate hop off the partition. Way reached for it, but couldn't quite get to it. Logsden turn over to McAfee. Pass across. Redmond. Crisp pass. I haven't seen Cole Eklund yet. So perhaps, maybe Eklund is out of the lineup as well. Keep looking for number 24, but If he is, that's definitely another big hit for the Jets. Shot deflected up and out of play. And Cole had played every game so far this season. Leads the team in scoring with 15 points in 13 games, so have to keep watching, but shot off the face-off glove, saved by Krugel. That was Ryan Logan with the shot. Between face-off, Nelson battling, sends one towards the net, but was tipped. Christensen battling to try to get position for the puck. Jackson Norman escapes. Skates it in. Shot deflected by Stiles. Pass up towards Whitrock. Cleared out by Nelson. Teddy Ekton back for it. 3D pass connects. Norman's pass deflected by Stiles. Ekton good to send in. Fleming will leave it for Mullane. Reverse pass over towards Stiles, up to the neutral zone, sent right back in by Ekton. Jets changing up behind the play. Wenzel gets it up towards the neutral zone. We'll also mention that Jackson Carter, number 5, sophomore defenseman normally for the Capitals, but he's dressing as the extra forward tonight. So dressed for his first varsity game. Hopefully Jackson will get a shift or two. Dale Smith plays the puck down. Just no high stick. It had to have been close. Eric Illam sent in, blocked by West. West sends it in, stopped quickly by Illam and knocked back out to the neutral zone. Barron's attempted send in, blocked by Smith. Illam works his way around Barron's. Logsdon will get to the puck. Logsdon, oh, what a toe drag shot! Backhander goes wide. And nice toe. Myers sends a shot in on net, saved by Krugel. Augustine Scheid sending one in, blocked. Another shot deflected over the net. West pinches in. Lemke works his way around Logsdon. Logsdon on the back check though. Myers steps up for a check. Myers played defense pretty much the entirety of last season. Has moved up to center this season. Has been one of the Capitals' very best players this season. Pass. Went off the skate of Jaden Wood. Myers got it back, then had it swept away. Pass it towards Logsdon. Ruled that it was deflected, so no icing. Myers centering attempt, blocked. Puck tipped by Wood, and it will go for icing. And so whistled by Gavin Baumhoven. We have 8:11 left. Here in the first, still knotted in a scoreless tie. Nelson not able to get a shot off the face-off. Redmond with the puck. Shifted along the boards. Nelson sends it back to the corner. Redmond will get to it. Or pass across. Henling hustled to it, sent a shot towards the net. Pass up towards Way. Way had a man right on him, sent it right in. Adam Way succeeding in decisions where the Sharks' John Klingberg has failed this season. Wade pinching in, pokes it. Henley, long pass. Was it deflected? It was not. That'll go for icing. That was a very interesting man-to-man play by Way with on Wood at the blue line. I don't want to say too much about it. It was interesting. I have to feel that the pre-scout says something about something for the Capitals. Augustine, nice pass out to Wenzel. Wenzel skates it in, dumps it, Redmond will get to it for the Jets. Puck rolled right as he was looking to make that wrap clear. Again, still haven't seen Cole Eklund. He must be out of the lineup. Don't know if so, due to illness or injury, or it's one of those things. It's like, hey, we'll have to check there. Oh, big hit by Malang on Brenneman. Jets fans looking for an elbowing. Shot from the point by Micah Amon goes wide. Malang sends it high off the glass, and it goes out of play. I'll have to check during the intermission if scroll down. Oh, who is that? Hold on, is that? There's Cole Eklund. He's out there now. Perhaps we've just missed him. He's out there with Cale Smith and Bennett Lemke. Right. Checking in on things in the Jets earlier. There was no mention of Cole Eklund being injured, but I hadn't seen him. I was like, wait a minute. Gage Behrens with the puck. Shot! Save, rebound, attempted clear. Stopped by Henley. Henley's shot blocked up to Way. Way breaks a stick. Well, that's the second stick Way's broken this season, unfortunately. Going to wind up for a big slapper, but, well, so much for that. Ekton fires! Shot directed away by Fleming. Second attempt goes through the crease. Puck comes to the opposite corner. Logsdon gets a pass out to Behrens. Behrens fights through traffic. Up towards Logsdon. Ekton with the send-in. Fleming stops it. Slight miscommunication between him and West. West will get the puck, though. Hard pass. Pass across towards Christensen. In a little tight. Lead pass to West. West gets it up towards Christensen. Christensen fades it forward up to Nelson. Nelson's shot goes wide. More of a dump in. Logan tries to send one. Blocked by Jaden Wood. But Way's stick is still wreaking havoc out there. West unable to keep the puck in. Second attempt to send it in, blocked by Corin. It's going to come back. Shot blocked by Reed. Reed struggling to gain control of the puck. Puck gets knocked into the corner. Logan will take it off the half wall. Pass across, a little 4-4 for Nelson. Nelson battling with Bloom, though. Pass fed forward up to Brody Lee. Lee trying to work his way around Styles, who loses a stick. Sent down low where Malang will get it for the Capitals. Breakout pass up to Nelson along the right wing. Fed across towards the left side. Deflected in by Logan. And I thought it was right at the red line and that we wouldn't have an icing, but alas, we do. Myers on the faceoff against Whitrock. Looks like Whitrock's going to get kicked out of the faceoff circle. Lee will take it instead. Lee wins it back, though, up to Ilum. Ilum shot. Blocked up front by Styles, and it goes over the nets. Quick breakout pass by Malang up to Logsdon. Logsdon pass towards Behrens, swept away. Dumped in. Bloom has it in his skates. Towards Lee. Styles will get to it. Pass just off the mark to Malang. Behrens will skate it in. Shot. Good stick on the back check by Shaden Brenneman. Zach West back out. Pass up to West. West shot deflected away. Now Myers with the puck. West with the stop. Shot off the glove of Krugel. Still loose out front. Brenneman will skate out of harm's way. Pass up to Lee. Lee trying to work his way around Logsdon. Logsdon lost his stick. Jets fans calling for a hook. Logsdon gets to the puck. Tried to send one across toward Myers. Tip. Logsdon settles it. Backhand shot. Saved by Krugel. Jets clear. Eklund hard for the puck. He and West crash into the boards. I think both are okay. Nelson sends it back to West. West saucer pass up to Christensen. Christensen's pass tipped. He's looking to connect on a short feed up to Logan. Christensen will pass it across to Stiles. Stiles board pass stopped by Amon. Lemke has it poked away. Stiles skating in. Fights through the stick checks. Nelson shot blockered away by Krugel. Pass towards the point. Oh, it got deflected and bounces out. Going to roll in on Fleming. We'll stop it. Use it for Logan. Pass up to Malang. Malang pass towards Nelson. Tipped. Redmond will stop it. Board pairs a little too far forward for Lemke, and it will go for icing. Reed and Augustine will head out. Myers shot. Deflected wide. Centering attempt. Augustine shot. Got deflected on its way as well. Up toward Reed. Reed keeps it in. Behrens passes it across into the skates of Myers. Myers will still get it off the half wall though. Lee with the puck. Pass off the skate of Logsdon. Dumps it in. Reed back for it. Oh, Reed has the puck stripped. Brenneman was looking to feed it up. They had no one in the zone with them. Augustine sent in, directed away by Krugel. Norman gets to it. Attempted hard clear, kept in by Reed. Setting up to Christensen, shot save! Krugel has lost his stick. Norman gloves it down. Right out to the neutral zone. Norman with the puck for the Jets. Poked by Christensen. Reed back for it. Forward pass up toward Logan. Logan connects on a pass across to Nelson. Nelson shot directed away. Logan tries chopping it down low, gets it off the half wall. Fighting through checks. Henley gets it, shot blocked. And the buzzer will sound. Adam Way skates off with don't know if the KYCs can handle the power, the force that Way can generate in his shots. Might be time to start thinking about the thicker barrels. That's the trials and tribulations of the stick usage of Adam Way. Well, we'll continue with that later. So as it is, Capitals and Jets are tied at 0 after 17 minutes of play. Thank you so much for tuning in this Saturday night, December the 6th, 2025. This is Kevin Way for the Capitals. You're watching the Capitals on YouTube. And welcome back from Buck Arena as the Capitals and the Kansas City Jets are knotted in a scoreless tie after one period of play. I want to take this time now to thank our second period presenting sponsors. Starting with Matt Reed Country Financial. Matt has been helping families with their insurance and investment needs since 2005. His agency offers industry-leading products for your auto, home, business, and life insurance needs. Matt's team also helps with financial planning because protection and planning go hand in hand. Contact Matt's team at 515-251-8891 to schedule your insurance and financial review. Kudos also to Kading Property Management. Kading Property Management provides comfortable, safe, and affordable housing to its residents, as well as having a positive impact in their surrounding neighborhoods. Kading's communities are conveniently located throughout central Iowa, and they are continually adding new and exciting communities to their portfolio. Through their extensive understanding of development and residential property management, their team of dedicated professionals is able to provide the living experience you're looking for. As Kading says, let us make our home your home. Thanks also to Laser Graphics and Signs, who sponsored the rally towels for the Turkey Cup back on Tuesday, November 25th. The rally towels turned out quite nicely. So Laser Graphics and Signs is committed to helping you bring your big ideas to life through custom graphics and signs, and sometimes rally towels. Their talented team works with you throughout the entire process to design, print, and install big signs, bold graphics, and beautiful results. Learn more at laser.com. That's LASHIER.com. And then also helping make the rally towels was Letterman Locker. Letterman Locker is your one-stop shop for high-quality hockey gear, team apparel, and community apparel. And you can buy Capitals merchandise anytime at lettermanlocker.com. In addition to being the Capitals' permanent online shop, it's also your source for merchandise for the Des Moines Junior Bucks, the Des Moines Lady Wild, the Griffins, the Knights, the Pirates, the Raptors, the Scorpions, the Titans, the Thunder, and the Vipers, and the Des Moines Oilers. Show your team pride and visit lettermanlocker.com today. And we kid because we care, Oakleys. It's all part of the fun. If you guys have a Letterman Locker ad read that's similar, I would expect you guys to do the same with us. All right, and then thanks also to Archie Source for Hockey, who donated the jerseys to the Turkey Cup. And boy, did those jerseys turn out. Archie Source for Hockey goes above and beyond to help each hockey player find the products that best meet their unique needs. If you're on the road, you can find Archie Source for Hockey locations in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Romeoville, Illinois. You can find them 24/7 online at rghockey.com. Again, that's rghockey.com. And we hope that you know .com is spelled C-O-M. Anyways, Archie Source for Hockey. We fit your game, even if you don't know .com is spelled C-O-M. Pan back to the live look here from Buck Arena with a little over 2.5 minutes left. The intermission clock. So give enough time for the ice to settle. With it being so cold out here lately, Buck Arena is not really struggling for the ice to freeze. Sometimes when it's early in the season, or really warm out, it'll take a little bit of time. We're not at max cold, thank God, here in central Iowa, but it's not warm. I suspect we'll be stepping out to, well, at least 4 inches of snow apparently, but we'll see if it's even more than that. I was able to take was shown a quick view of the radar earlier, and it looks like the snow was about to leave the Des Moines metro area, so maybe that's about, maybe that has already happened or it's about to happen. I hope it doesn't end up, and it just keeps back going over Polk and Dallas County. What? To quote Shooter McGavin, what? Huh? Oops. Officials have made their way back out onto the ice. Jets make their way out as well. It's Cam Krugel now tending the net to our left. Capitals will make their way out onto the ice. We suspect Adam Way will have at least one of his barrels with him. That's a brand of stick. He's been skating with the KYCs this season. They have a great touch and feel, but he just broke his second one of this season. So the barrel is a thicker, more durable stick, manufactured in the Ukraine. The company is based in Latvia. So Way has started the season with 3 KYCs, a couple barrels, and 1 Bauer. Remember the type of Bauer stick that Way has. It's the top line Nexus. So that synapse is not firing for me. Ryan Logan may be starting to panic a bit. He himself just made a purchase of 3 custom KYCs. If Way wants more, it may be advisable for him to get customs and add the extra 15 grams. The about 355 gram sticks may not be built to withstand Way's shot power. Jackson Fleming making his way back out and into his net. Capitals will start with Stiles, Malang, Myers, Behrens, and Logsden. Whitrock will take the faceoff for the Jets, flanked by Brenneman and Lee. Amon and Redmond starting at defense. Stiles. Myers won the faceoff. Stiles sends it in, tipped in by Logsden. Redmond with a fake. Chips it off the glass and out. Stiles hustling back for it, racing against Brenneman, who ends up tangling. Turnover! Puck sticked away by Fleming. I don't know how Lane Whitrock really got there because it wasn't like a true turnover, but Capitals were offside. Max Myers with the speed burst, but it was just a tick too soon. Face off at the 32nd mark of the second period. That's DDD pass over to Redmond. Puck sent over towards Way. Way sends it out to the neutral zone. Puck fired right back in. Fleming will leave it for Henley. Turn over. Oh, puck. Fortunate bounce over the blade of Corin. Christensen dishes to Logan. Logan with the dump in. Turbo has lost his stick, and we have a whistle interference. Looks like Grady Christensen is going to go into the Tint World penalty box. Goaltender interference. He must have run into Krugel's stick. Penalty assessed at the 57-second mark. Capitals onto a Jen Stambro Real Estate penalty kill. Battle for the puck. Off the face-off. Hook back to Bloom. Bloom with the wrap. Over to Whitrock. Up to Lee. Off-foot shot blocked. Capped in by Whitrock, though. Henley battling with, I believe that looks like Eklund. Whitrock up towards the point to Lee. Lee shot blocked. Way drops Lemke out front. Way may have got a piece of that on the block, too. And clears. Adam Way is probably the defenseman in the league who engages in net front battles the most. Puck dumped in. Fleming back for it. Brings it around the boards. McAfee with it. Shot. Save. Lee shot. Save. Gloves out of midair by Fleming. Way heads off with Myers. Penalty kill unit will be Junta with Logan, Malang, and Stiles. Still 50 seconds left on the penalty to Christensen. Face off one. Puck cleared by Malang. Logan hard on the forecheck. Plays the body. Renneman will come away with it. As Logan had his stick tied up. Sweet check by Malang to knock the puck away from Brenneman. Stiles with the clear. Brenneman was looking to have a nice pass at the point, but took an interesting bounce off the kick plate. Went right to Malang, and Malang's like, well, thank you. And cleared. Amon with the puck, gets to the red line. Dumps it in. Fleming with the shot, leaves it for Malang. Malang sends it to the corner where Logan will get it. Logan up towards Malang. Malang sweeps it out, and the Capitals are now back at full strength. Puck will go in on Krugel. Sends it towards the end boards. Towards McAfee. McAfee says Cale Smith, number 37, who chips it off the glass and in. Smith will go for a line change. Malang gets to the puck. Works his way through Corin. Now to Myers, who gets it around Everett Crabb. Myers towards the net. Booted away by Redmond as Krugel ended up down in his crease. Don't know if someone ran into him or what happened there. Augustine trying to find the puck. Bruce Barons with it. Shot from a distance. Wide. Knocked to the corner by the Jets. Lemke looking to set up along the boards. Stopped by the Capitals. Out of the corner. No! To Locks and shot save. Second shot save. And the rebound is covered by Krugel. West now out with Augustine. Forwards will change up. Well, they were out at the end of the shift. Who hit me? Him hit me. It ends up Way and Henley now out with Christensen, Logan, and Nelson. Puck sent up towards Way. Way shot through traffic. Blocked. Jackson Norman with the puck. Speeds into the zone. Holds up. Pass across. Shot tipped! In the legs! Rebound! Cleared out! Lee with it. Logan with the puck. Passes up to Nelson. Puck stick towards the corner to Logan. Logan shot! Deflected, pops way up. Lands near Lemke. Cleared. Way back for it. Chops at it. And the Jets are offside. Faceoff will come out to the neutral zone with 4:36 having elapsed. Puck dumped in. Way back for it. Fakes, sends it up to Logan. Logan gets it up to the neutral zone. It's going to be corralled by Norman. Norman sauces it up towards Ekton. Way rubs out Lee. Puck fired in. Henley will be in place to get back to a rolling puck. Puck settles for him. Sends it across over towards Way. Way fighting through traffic. Has it poked away. Shot save. Centering attempt goes through the low slot. Shot wide. Shot by Ekton. Deflected. High. No way. Shaden Brenneman with the deflection that supposedly was below the goalpost. I don't. Oh. Jets up 1-0 on the goal by Shaden Brenneman at the 5:22 mark. It'll be really interesting to rewatch that one live. It sure looked like it was above the crossbar, but Lane Whitrock awarded the assist on Brenneman's goal, developing 2-on-1. Smith with McAfee, shot, glove save by Fleming. Good back check by Logsdon to work to take away the pass option to McAfee. Face-off one back by Myers. Styles to Malang, up to Behrens. Behrens, hard pass, up to Myers! Myers reaching back for the puck, ended up catching an edge, quickly back up, but Capitals unable to turn that one into an offensive chance. Myers with the puck again. Reverse pass to Styles. Styles goes up along the wall to Behrens. Behrens failing to get it out. Illum will keep it in, sends it in on net, directed away by Fleming though. Look out pass by Styles up to Malang. Malang feeds it forward to Logsdon. Logsdon looking to cut towards center, separated from the puck by Illum. Illum shot blocked. Malang reverse pass to Styles. Styles dealing with a rolling puck. Settles it. Long pass tipped. Illum with the intercept. Sends it back in. Styles will flip it out. Booted in by Bloom. Hard pass by Styles. Was it tipped? Yes, it was. Icing waved off. Long pass. Way off the bench. Speeds to the puck. Oh, pass intended for Henley. Way manages to get the puck up to Wenzel. Wenzel hounded back past Junta. Shot save. It scores! Junta from Wenzel and Way! Capitals even it up at the 7:20 mark. Jets coaching staff talking a little bit here with referee Caleb Andrade. Not sure what about exactly. Way got the puck up to Wenzel. Wenzel skated it in. Made a pass to Junta. We have a penalty. Jaden Wood into the box. I wonder if he's serving a bench minor or what's happening here. Power play unit will come out for the Capitals. Are they calling for another player to come across? We'll see what they announce. It's Jaden Wood. Looks like it is 5-on-5. So Jaden Wood must have picked up or somebody's picked up a major, I assume, because we have 5 Jets out. Now Andrade back over to the penalty box. Explaining the call. All right. So based off this, it looks like it's just a 10-minute misconduct, I assume, because we are 5 aside. Shot by Lee, hit the side of the net. So they don't end up giving away the second assist, as is the usual. But we will mention that is Luke Wenzel's first varsity point. Congratulations, Luke. We're still waiting for the penalty, the announcement of the penalty that Wood either has or is serving. Oh, pass intercepted. Lee, shot, sliding leg drag blocked by Stiles. Oh, gloved in midair. Centering pass deflected off of, I believe, Stiles, went bouncing, looping in on Fleming, but Fleming did a great job of tracking that one and gloving it out of midair. .905 left in the second. Way with the puck off the faceoff. Way connects on a pass up to Christensen. Christensen shot blocked. Loose puck. Logan swats at it. Oh, turnover to Brenneman. Nelson gets to it. Sends it down low. Centered. Shot. Save. Loose rebound. Nelson gets to it. Blocked by Christensen. Logan pokes it. Puck flipped out. Henley gloves it. Henley skating it in. Drop pass to Logan. Tried connecting back. Way sweeps it away from Lee. Logan with the puck. Looks it off, then goes for the shot. Nice little deception by Ryan Logan. Puck cleared out. Defense has changed behind the play. Way's gone off. Malang now out. Henley still out. Redmond, oh, tried firing it. Hit Ben Augustine. Norman tried clearing it. And loose puck. Puck wrapped up towards Smith. Smith skates it into the neutral zone. Has it poked by Malang. Norman gets it back to the Jets. Couldn't get through all of that pack of players. Capitals dump it. Dump in by the Jets. However, we'll go for icing. Offensive zone face-off with 7:25 left in the second. Capitals will send out Logsdon, Behrens, Myers, and West and Reed. Face-up win. Shot blocked up front, though. Myers back up to Reed. Reed, shot blocked by Brenneman. Ooh, good. Couldn't tell which Jet got a piece of that, but that centering pass to Myers. Poked away. Myers can't handle the pass. Whitrock, his pass intercepted by West. Myers knocks it into the neutral zone. Skates in. Nice forcing his way through Norman. Gets the puck. Centered. Goes through the crease. Reed fire shot deflected. Wide. Another shot saved by Krugel. Back to Reed. Reed shot blocked. Myers centers. Teddy Acton with it. Oh, runs into Norman. Norman has it poked away. Barons will corral it. Spin shot. Save. Myers saved as well by Krugel. And cleared. Puck was tipped by the Capitals. Ooh, the refs missed that one. Capitals get lucky because it. I do believe Max Myers' stick touched that one on the clear, which should have negated it. So we'll see what happens here. Kansas City fans will understandably be upset if this results in a go-ahead goal. And we have hand pass. Hand pass on the Jets, so or is it on the Capitals? On the Capitals, if that's the case, go out to the neutral zone. So it looks like perhaps cosmic justice did prevail. Styles with the send-in. Krugel corrals it off the logo into the glove, freezing play. That's one as a goalie. It's very difficult to take that one and then quickly glove it down, especially when you're right in front of the net and play it to a teammate. You pretty much just have to take that face off. Puck is knocked up to the neutral zone. Styles with the sending. It goes wide of Krugel and the net. Illem's pass intercepted a bit by Nelson. Malang will flip it towards Nelson. Bats it down. Knocked back towards Andon Corin. Corin send in quickly stopped by Malang. Sent across to Styles. Styles up to Nelson. Tip before the red line and icing. And it was some Capitals fans disagreeing, but it was definitely deflected before the center red line. Christensen will take this face-off against Cale Smith. Shot, save. Quick shot off the wing by Bennett Lemke. Nice crisp wrist shot. Up to Illam. Illam shot directed away by Fleming. Attempted clear. Bloom keeps it in. Hanley trying to force the puck out. Christensen with the puck. Poked away, re-controlled, pass, re-corralled it, but the pass to Nelson is too far forward. Way in on the forward check, but cleared out. No forwards really made the read that Way went in to try to get the puck. Delayed penalty, shot wide. Henry will get to loose puck. Capitals going to get a penalty. Roughing. It's Grady Christensen back to the Tint World penalty box for the second time tonight. Penalty assessed at the 12:15 mark. Augustine and Malang out at defense on this penalty kill. Barons and Myers will take the face-off. The forwards. Eklund dishes up the point to Lee. Now to Whitrock, pass across to Bloom. Bloom shot, glove save. Fleming followed it all the way into his glove. Up to the point, Bloom shot, another glove save by Fleming.
Win it.
Let's go, boys. Good Caps.
Battle for the puck off the face-off. Myers will come away with it. Attempted clear. Good block by Bloom. Out to the neutral zone, though. Behrens with it. One-on-one against Lee. Toe drag towards the net. Sweeps. Shot. Save. Rebound. Backhander. Second save. Great effort on the penalty kill by Behrens and a pair of good saves by Cam Krugel. Augustine steps up. Sends the puck in. Myers plays the body. Gets the puck. Cuts back. Sends it down low. Behrens. They start a cycle with Myers. Penalty kill cycle. What? Behrens and Myers will head off, having already played the first minute of this penalty kill. Long pass. Connects. Fed forward up to McAfee. Back to Whitrock. To Lee. Lee dishes back to Whitrock. Shot. Rebound. Comes back up to Logan. And Logan will clear it. Krugel will come out. Settles it. Saucers one into the neutral zone. Fleming will send it. Fleming sends it right back to the neutral zone. Stopped. Pass back now over to Micah Amon. Was that, sorry, that was number 2, my bad, Whitrock. Way gets a piece of that one. Puck poked out by Junta. Redmond with the puck. Going to do the spin cycle. Way with the read. Dumps it back in. Capitals back at full strength. Attempted clear. Captained by Logston. Shot tipped. Sticked away by Krugel. Logston battling with Redmond. Smith trying to fish it out. Good keeping by Stiles. Stiles sends it forward to Behrens. Behrens driving the net. Pass, tipped. Stopped by Logston. Logston shot blocked. Whale poke it over toward Behrens. Behrens moves it back to Stiles. Stiles pass a little far forward for Logston. Got a piece of it but couldn't control it. Good read by Stiles. Steps up, gets the puck, flips it hot, and he hits some of the piping above the ice surface here at Buck Arena. If you tried to do that, good luck. Face off at neutral, right at center ice. There's 1:48 left in the second. Jackson Norman with the puck. We're going to cut towards center. Logan up to Nelson. Nelson with the send-in. Will it go in on net? No, it'll go wide, and that will result in an icing. Henley and West out together now. Off the draw, shot, blocked out front. Christensen, speed burst, tries to get it up to Nelson. Didn't get quite enough on that one. A big keep in by Whitrock. West battling with Lee. Whitrock joining as well, as does Christensen. West emerges with the puck. Hounded by Whitrock, who gets the puck away. Pass out, to go right to Nelson, tipped up to the neutral zone. Hard pass over towards Lee. Stripped of the puck by Christensen. Connects on a pass up towards Henley. Tip forward up to Nelson. Nelson to Logan. Had it poked by Illum, though. Whitrock skates it in. Has it poked away by Henley. McAfee will get it. Pass across to Ilum. Ilum shot through traffic, pass save, the rebound, still up front. Knocked toward the corner. West chops at it, and it makes its way out. McAfee will have to start the regroup. Passes up to Lee. Lee sends it right to Henley. Henley, oh, string feet towards Logsdon, blocked. Puck gets knocked out. West gets to it. Stripped by McAfee. Henley looking to clear it, unable to do so. Poked away by Christensen. Poked forward by Logsdon. Barrett driving the net. 4 seconds left. They'll end up behind the net, wraps up towards the neutral zone, and that will be how the second period ends. The Capitals and Jets tied at 1 apiece. Jets scored first with a deflection by Shaden Brenneman that it wasn't above the crossbar. Boy, it was right at it, but it counted. And then afterwards, for the Capitals, Adam Way managed to get a puck up to Luke Logsdon, Luke Wenzel. We have a lot of Lukes on this team. So got it up to Luke Wenzel. Wenzel managed to get a feed over to Junta. Junta got a shot from the slot that had a bit of a deflection. I think hit part of Krugel and just went up, and it ended up follow the bouncing puck sort of thing. It trickled in. So that's how we got to where we're at. We expected a good, tight game, and we have gotten it. So we will take a break during this second intermission. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in just a little bit to thank our third period presenting sponsors and for the third period action here from Buck Arena. Again, Capitals and Jets tied at 1 after 2. We'll be right back. And we return here from Buck Arena. As we're about halfway through this second intermission. We'll take this time now to thank our third period presenting sponsors, starting with Joseph Gaiman Shelter Insurance. As your shelter insurance agent, Joe can help you make sure you get the right coverage at the right price while providing the quality service you expect. Feel free to give Joe a call or text at 515-276-0011 to discuss your insurance options today. Well, probably not today still, but give him maybe that call, or maybe especially that text tomorrow. Or if you want to wait till Monday, that is also acceptable, I suppose. Again, that's Joseph Gaiman Shelter Insurance. And thanks also to Strategic America. Strategic America is an independent, full-service marketing and advertising agency dedicated to guiding brands through critical periods of growth and evolution. To learn more about their expansive marketing and advertising services, head to strategicamerica.com. Again, that's Strategic America. Also want to salute Synergy Homes for their support. For nearly 20 years, the team at Synergy Homes has been building the dreams of Central Iowa homeowners. If you have a custom home or renovation project coming up, connect with Synergy Homes and schedule a consultation. To learn more, or to just move forward and schedule that consultation, head to synergyhomesiowa.com or give them a call at 515-480-8087. Again, that's Synergy Homes, exceptionally built homes. Also a flex to Sacred Physique's bodybuilding company. Just like the Capitals, Sacred Physique's motto is simple: dig deep, no excuses. They bring that same championship mindset to the gym. Whether you're an athlete seeking an edge or someone ready to transform your body, Sacred Physique's personal training programs are designed to push your limits and deliver results. For more information on how Sacred Physiques can help you reach your goals, contact Kyle Sacre at sacre.fitness@gmail.com. Again, that's spelled SACRE.fitness@gmail.com. Strength is sacred, so is the journey. Then we also want to thank the Des Moines Buccaneers. The Des Moines Buccaneers, the heartbeat of hockey in Iowa. Since 1980, the Bucs have developed top talent and inspired the best fans in the USHL. With now approaching 50 alumni having reached the NHL, including current NHLers Mario Ferraro, AJ Greer, Michael Kesselring, Alex Leverrier, Jeff Petrie, and Nick Seeler, the Bucs' impact is felt far and wide. But no matter how far they go, their hearts stay right here in the 515. Hockey's alive in the 515. For tickets, visit buckshockey.com. The Bucs' next home game, played at the Recplex, is against Waterloo. That one coming on Tuesday. at 6:35 Central. So again, at buckshockey.com to get your tickets. Bucks had a recent game that they're supposed to play against Sioux Falls that had to get rescheduled due to weather. That was due to be a road game, if my memory serves me correctly. And then closer towards the holidays, 2 days after Christmas, they host the Tri-City Storm. Play out of the Viero Event Center in Kearney, Nebraska. About an hour and a half west on I-80 from Lincoln. But looking really favorable that the Bucks make the playoffs this season, and that is great to see. Head coach Derek Damon, former head coach of the Iowa Heartlanders of the ECHL, has done a good job of taking the baton from Matt Curley, who is now an associate coach at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. The temperature in Fairbanks the other day was, I think, like the high was minus 32. It was like, holy jumping. That's the way it can get. Of course, right next to, very close to Fairbanks is North Pole. Now, that's not the North Pole that Santa lives at. It's the town North Pole, located near Fairbanks and near the Air Force Base. I have to double check to see if that's a joint service base up there in Fairbanks. Can't remember off the top of my head. Fairbanks, located a number of hours north of Anchorage, and then after Fairbanks, there's the roads to points north. Gets interesting. And you check it out on Google Maps. It's like winding all over the place, and probably oftentimes from Ice Road Truckers, if you remember that show. Didn't watch it a lot, but saw a couple episodes, and it's just like, holy smokes. Capitals make their way out. The Capitals have all made their way out, heading towards the bench. Jets are already there. And we're tied at 1 apiece. Jackson Fleming heading back out to his nets. Capitals starting with Stiles, Malang, Myers, Behrens, and Logsden. And Jaden Wood, I don't know if they ever announced what Jaden Wood got assessed, but it's 10 minutes, or he's serving some sort of 10-minute something, but I assume it's some sort of like unsportsmanlike of some sort. That's barked about something the referees missed. Like Amon looking to start the breakout puck. The pass ended up hitting referee Caleb Andrade. Behrens sends it down along the wall to Logsdon. Logsdon up towards Mullane. Back to Logsdon. Logsdon shot, slot, score! Bar down and in! 24 seconds into the third period, Luke Logsdon has added a goal, a go-ahead goal for the Capitals. I believe Talon Mullane will get an assist, and Max Myers a second assist, I believe. I believe it was Myers who got the puck up to Mullane, who got it over to Logsdon. We'll see. Gage Behrens may be in there, though. Either way, Capitals score at the 24-second mark. That puck goes off Redmond and in on Krugel. He's forced to cover. Look for the call. They said Luke Logsdon unassisted. Looks like Talon Mullane. I could have thought maybe a Jet, but I don't think Logsdon just stripped the Jets of the puck. I could swear there was at least an assist, if not two, but alas. Again, the most important thing is that the Capitals have the goal on the board. Henley with the dump in, kept it in at the blue line. Way having to mark McAfee, who's Way with the read. Way driving it, leaves it in the corner for Myers. Way on the back check, McAfee with the spin to evade. Redmond shot blocked by Henley. Set it up front. Good battle by Way. Nice job by Behrens to get to that loose puck. Way's changed up behind the net. Henley with it. Ooh, nice little kick move to kick it back to his blade. Henley shot, ooh, off the shaft. Krugel got it with the shaft. Logan sends it in, gloved by Krugel. Oh, was ready to play it to Redmond, but whistle blew. Redmond would have been able to probably build some speed and get a nice. We'll never know if he would have gone in for like a chance, but he would have carried a lot of speed into the neutral zone at the very least. Christensen on the draw, sent it towards the wing, but it went to Ilum, who has it poked away after he's hounded by both Christensen and Logan. Ilum moves it to Bloom. Bloom up towards the Bloom to number 23, Everett Crabb. And West stepped up for a hit, leg on leg contact, penalty. We'll see what if Andrade calls charging or kneeing, or maybe just a trip. That's a rough. Zach West into the tint-rolled penalty box for roughing at the 2:01 mark of the third. That's going to give the Jets a prime opportunity because the Capitals are now on a Jen Stamber real estate penalty kill. Jets win the ensuing faceoff. Bloom with the puck, dishes over to Lee. Lee back to Bloom. Bloom from the faceoff. That shot scored. Cale Smith with the deflection up front, and just that quickly, the Jets have tied it. 9 seconds into the power play, Cale Smith deflects a Bo Bloom shot. So we get that second goal on the board. We have it on our score graphic here. We'll get it on the scoreboard here shortly. Way and Henley right back out with Myers, Logsdon, and Behrens. Face up one back to Henley. Henley chips it off the boards. Whitrock with it. His chip stopped by Henley. Logsdon gets it to Myers. Myers across towards Behrens. Whitrock got an assist, awarded an assist as well. That makes sense. There was someone who moved that puck up toward Bloom. So Smith from Bloom and Whitrock at the 2:09 mark. Myers on the draw against Whitrock. Whitrock wins it back towards Norman. Norman hard to wrap. Way with the keep in. Nice tip. Nice tip by Lee. Nice initial keep in by Way, but now Henley skating it. Chips it. Acton with it. Sends one towards the neutral zone. Wood gets to it. Way plays the body. Looking to establish the position for the puck. Capitals will come away with it. Behrens. And a fight through Norman. Behrens sent into the boards. Still with the puck. Logsdon trying to fish it out. Gets to it. Sends it to Malang. Malang. Looking to center. Got stopped on the side of it. Spin shot wide. Stiles will get to it, sends it towards the net, deflected! Swatted at! Myers looks at the puck. The deflection up front did not go in the net. Krugel diving from side to side. Wood will get to the puck. Attempted clear, blocked by Nelson. Nelson feeling it, makes his way out to tag up. Stiles skates it in, driving the net. Pass across, it's underneath, score! Talon Malang at the far side, picks up the loose change. Assist from Grady Stiles. Talon Malang tallies at the 3:54 mark, putting the Capitals back on top. Out comes West and Augustine. Christian, Nelson, and Logan forward for the Capitals. We have some fans by the glass that's going crazy. Tyler Nelson also awarded an assist on Malang's goal. West gets it up to Logan. Logan, sent him the boards. Nice job by Logan to maintain his balance. Otherwise, he could have gone headfirst into the boards in front of the Capitals bench. West flips out to the neutral zone. Lemke sweeps it around Christensen. And Jets are offside. Brody McAfee must have been just offside. Way and Henley head back out. Down for the puck. Redmond looking at his stick. Trying to send it in. Henley with it. Henley, center. Puck good. Poke check by Behrens. Chipped off the glass, developing 2-on-1. Shot glove save. Nice job by Wade to release, take the pass option away, trusting his goaltender. He had the shooter, and Fleming made the save. Puck off the face-off shot. Brenneman sends it over the net. Captured by Redmond. His head-hunting shot goes high. Behrens will get to it. Won't get all that puck though. Whale come away with it. Pass it out toward Logsdon, will make its way out. Behrens gets the stop. Logsdon comes away with it. Pass across, connects to Myers. Myers cuts towards the slot. Leaves it for Logsdon. Logsdon pokes it forward. Poked further forward by Krugel. Shot by Stiles, deflects off at least one body and goes wide. Puck rides the top of the Dashers. Malang keeps it in. Played with a high stick. Malang and Stiles will stay out. They'll now be joined by Ben Augustine, A.J. Junton, Luke Wenzel. Face off at the 5:56 mark. Smith sends it towards the wall. Battle between Illum and Augustine. Junta picking it into the corner. Intercepted by Smith and cleared out. Poked forward by McAfee. Taken down by Malang. Capitals lucky not to get a penalty. Nice job by Wenzel to corral that pass. Augustine slips around McAfee. Dumps it in. Bloom will get to it. Evade Junta. Pass towards the right wing. Tipped out by McAfee. Augustine over to Wenzel. Wenzel toward the right side. Send in Stiles. Hard pass to Wenzel. Controls that pass as well. Bloom's pass deflected. Stays in play. Stiles sends it across towards Malang. Right into the skates, unfortunately. It's going to allow Lemke to get to this puck. Rat puck by Wood. Tapped in by Illum at the blue line. Wenzel battling to get the puck out. Does so. This has been a good shift by Luke Wenzel and Ben Augustine. Stiles back for it. Pass up to Wenzel. Wenzel bodied by Bloom. Warren has the puck poked away. Crab gets to it. Christensen got a poke out. Malang sends it to the corner. Crab gets it back though. Difficult pass towards the point to Illum. Illum can't maintain his balance. Logan with the puck. 1-on-1 against Bloom. Bloom pokes it away. Corin battling with Christensen. Christensen pokes it away. Corin gets it back. Way with the read. Way helps gets the puck beyond the blue line. Now tennis back to the Nelson. Gets it in. Dumped in by the Jets, and it'll go for icing. Face up with 9:17 left. Myers on the draw against Whitrock. Face up one by the Jets. Intended clear. Way gloves it, keeps it in. Sample wrap by Redman. Way with the stop. That's at the neutral zone. Someone's lost a glove. Behrens establishes position for the puck. Whitrock will take it away. Hard pass up toward Lee. Lee works his way around Way. Pass goes through the low slot. Shot. Way gets a piece of it. Fleming with a save. Lutz just out of Brenneman's reach. Blocked shot by Logston. Another shot blocked up front. Way gets a piece of it, and it it's kept in. Out front. Good block by Henley. Henley with the wrap. Logston gets up towards center. Poke forward by Myers. Myers skates in. Delayed penalty against the Jets. Reed with the puck. Shot towards the net. The bucket scores! Gage Behrens. Got the deflection. It'll be Behrens from Reed and Myers. Capitals add an insurance tally at the 9:05 mark, whether that's Matt Reed Country Financial Insurance tally or Joseph Yeaman Shelter Insurance tally. The Capitals got that 2-goal lead that they were looking for. Let's see how the Jets respond, or can the Capitals extend it even a bit further. West over to Reed. Perhaps with some luck here late, might be able to see a shift for Jackson Carter, which would be his first shift of varsity. I believe turnover behind the net! Centering attempt! Poked away by Christensen. Ooh, Capitals almost got sloppy and almost paid the price. Well, they got sloppy and almost paid the price. Yep, and so they Barons from Reed and Myers. Sent up towards the neutral zone. Lemke shot, save, rebound, still out up front, covered. And looks like here's Carter. So Jackson Carter out for his first varsity shift. We were hoping for it, and we got it. He'll be out there with, and it looks like he's actually going to play a shift at defense. So he's out there with Styles. So forward or defense, whatever. Shot blocked. Myers gets to it. Pass up to Logston. Logston some time and space. He fades. Ilum. Pass across. One time over Barrett. Glove saved by. Myers on the draw against Corin. Ilum gets to it. Sent towards the opposite side to Bloom. Up to Styles. Styles, his shot was deflected high by Jaden Wood. Put it out to Carter. Carter, turnover though to Crabb. Everett Crabb's getting in. Poked away by Carter. Another poke by Carter. Puck makes her way up to the neutral zone. Swept in by the Jets. Myers able to control that puck. Booted out by Styles. Bloom with the send in. Fleming will leave it for Carter. Carter turnover to Brenneman. Shot! Save! Covered! Malang will head out with Luke Barons. So now everyone dressed has had a shift. Which we definitely like to see. Capitals will need to make sure things are starting to get a little sloppy. Shot by Ilum. May have hit Brenneman towards the net. Good rebound control by Fleming. Nelson gets to the loose puck. Ilum on the back check. Shot over the net. Barons will get to it. Into the dump into the corner for Logan. Logan tried to get a shot off, but that was thwarted by Whitrock. Lemke and Lee couldn't decide who was going to play that puck. Swatted at by Malang. Malang moves it up to Nelson. Nelson has Logan. Puck flip off the glove of Ilum. Good poke there by, that was Bloom. Capitals will have to regroup. Barons up to Nelson. Nelson gets to the red line. Played with a high stick. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off for the Capitals. Myers, Barons, and Logston out with Henley and Way. So Logston shot blocked. Sent in by Barons. Hard wrap by Redmond. Way gets the stop. Nice stop by Henley. McAfee shot blocked by Myers. McAfee moves it. Oh, it leaves the zone. Barons on the forecheck. Clear up towards McAfee. McAfee's pass makes its way up. McAfee with the send in. Henley will get the puck. Pass towards Logston. Tipped out. Redmond plays it. It's going to come back to Way. Way across to Henley. Henley back to Way. Long pass. Tipped. Nope. Goes for icing. I think one of the Jets did a good job of lifting the stick, which caused no one to get it, and it ended up for the icing. Couldn't tell which Jet that was, but nice play by whomever. Defensive zone faceoff for the Capitals with 4:04 left. Junta on the draw against Andon Corin. And maybe they're saying that it shouldn't have been icing, or we have a timeout. Timeout, Kansas City. All right. Oh, I highly, I mean, we'll see if they get. We saw the Jets get aggressive, somewhat aggressive, bringing Mac Pinney to the bench for the extra attacker with 2:29 left in the JV game. But I really doubt with 4:04 left they'll bring Cam Krugel for the extra attacker. We'll see who the Capitals send out. Out on the ice right now is Augustine Wenzel, Junta Malang, and Styles. So looks like the Jets are going to perhaps change up who they have out. Wondering if the Caps are going to keep their less experienced, their line of 2 freshmen out there. Capitals do get the last change. Capitals, yeah, then they will go with the veteran. So out comes Behrens, Myers, and Logsdon. The Capitals want to make, and it is an empty net. The Jets do have the extra attacker. Krugel is out. Bloom over to Lee. Very aggressive by the Jets. Shot towards the net, saved by Fleming. Myers on the draw against Whitrock. Face up one back by the Jets. Smith with the puck behind the Capitals net. Passes up towards Bloom at the blue line. Shot blocked by Behrens. Malang chips it out. Behrens will get to it. He has Logsdon with him. Behrens shot, empty netter, score. Behrens from Malang. And that should ice the victory for the Capitals. Capitals up 5-2 with the empty net goal scored by Gage Behrens at the 13:33 mark. It started with a good shot block. Behrens got the shot block. Then Malang managed to get to the puck, chipped it forward. Behrens raced for that puck, got to it, through a little bit of traffic, and scored. Oh, they say Behrens unassisted, but boy, oh boy, Talon Malang should have 2 assists. And he's, oh, Nelson's into the boards head first. Penalty on the Jets. We'll see with a 5-2 lead. Do the Capitals go with any sort of experimental power play? If it is, go with the usual suspects, as it's Jackson Norman off for roughing at the 13:53 mark. Power play will feature Nelson, Logsdon, Behrens, Myers, and Styles. Ilum gets the clear off the face-off. Styles with the puck, short saucer towards Myers. Poke forward up to Nelson, back across the blue line to Myers. Myers holds up, sends it down low. Nelson works his way around, board pass up to Styles. Nelson, I think it was intended for Myers. Styles thought it was to him. Now to Myers. Myers passed on to Logsdon. Back to Logsdon in the faceoff circle. Just back to Myers. Logsdon again. Saucers one across towards Styles, who corrals it. Attempted pass back towards Myers, intercepted. Brenneman will clear it. Nelson got a piece of it just beyond the blue line. Thought he was going to make his way back to Myers. But did not. We have a scrum. Draw rugby turn. Kansas City will take this. This is just killing time off the penalty. Styles chips it down low. Taken down. And the Jets will get a clear. 39 seconds left on the penalty to Norman. Myers builds some speed, weaves his way around Ilum. Drop pass back to Logsdon. Logsdon sends it up towards Behrens. He'll tip it in. Myers will get it. Driving the net. Shot. Saved by Krugel. Zach West will make his way out for the second power play unit with Christensen, Logan, Junta, and Malang. Send up to Malang. Malang across to West. Back to West from Christensen. Back to Christensen. Malang gets the pass. Shot saved by Krugel. Wrapped by Amon, kept in by Malang. Malang shot to traffic, deflected, and goes wide. Kansas City back at full strength. Drop pass to West. West gets a pass down low to Logan. Logan for the wraparound. Score! Ryan Logan from Zach West. Goal scored at the 16:01 mark. Capitals now up 6-2. Reed out with Carter. Wenzel, Augustine, and Junta out as well. Teddy Acton with the puck, sends it up towards Lemke. Reed chips it up towards Wenzel. Acton gets it back. Now to McAfee. So assists to West and Christensen. Attempted spring feed goes, misses the mark and goes for icing. Capitals get an offensive zone face-off with 32.5 seconds left. Jets win the face-off. Acton flips it, blocked by Junta. Lemke will get it for the Jets. Lemke skated in, trying to work his way around Reed. Center attempt, blocked by Junta. Shipped up high off the glass by Wenzel and out. What a solid first varsity game for Luke Wenzel. Puck got tipped, might have hit into a player leaning over the Capitals bench, but the refs, if that happened, it's like play on, and that's fine. Buzzer sounds, holy smokes. Capitals pull away late and win 6-2. Capitals extend their win streak to start the season to 12 games. All while missing Caden Opp out of the lineup, Jarrett Parker out of the lineup, Paxton Sacre but out of the lineup. But despite all those guys out, the Capitals dig deep and play pretty well. And I think the Capitals coaches have to be pretty pleased with this one. And you see some of the depth. Players like Luke Wenzel, again, very solid. Very solid first game. This is the sort of thing where if the Capitals do, and we hope they will, they're off to a very strong start, make the National High School Tournament up in Blaine, Minnesota in March, you want to be able to carry a number of players up there. And when you see players like Luke Wenzel play how he played, we've seen Noah Eden get some games, although they only had him credited with the one, so they need to get that fixed online because you need to have those 5 regular season games in. But it'll be interesting to see. I think the Capitals now can feel pretty confident about dressing some of these other JV rookies to make sure they get to their 5 games, just to make sure that they can bring them to nationals. Not to get too far, but these are the sort of things that you have to think about. And so now the Capitals know, it's like, hey, we can play Luke Wenzel, and we've seen Noah Eden making his progress, and Jackson Carter got a game in, so it's only 4 more games for him to be eligible. And you just never know what might happen during the course of the season and who might be needed late. It's very much like the Black Aces in the NHL playoffs. And inevitably, for many cup-winning teams, just injuries and things happen where one of those Black Aces gets into the lineup, and you never know. Once in a while, they score or factor into something big, and that same sort of thing can happen with the Capitals as well. So, again, Capitals have to just be very pleased to put up this 6-2 victory over a very, very strong and capable Kansas City Jets team, who are also without Dane Kaufman, one of the best forwards in the league. Unfortunately, Dane is out for the rest of the season, so that's definitely a big hit. But the Jets do have a lot of talent to still challenge for championships here later in the season. Capitals will do this. The varsity Capitals will do this again tomorrow morning at 11 against Kansas City. The JV game will start at 9. If you are unable to join us for some heathen hockey on Sunday morning, as we always say, if you can't catch us live, catch us on the archive. You can always watch or rewatch the Capitals on our YouTube channel at your convenience. Well, despite probably 4+ inches of snow awaiting for me outside, we will remind you that despite that, the Capitals won, and it's a great day to be a Capital. We'll see you tomorrow.